The rugged mountain pass is consumed by a relentless snowfall, each flake a stark reminder of nature's unforgiving power. Roy, his face telling tales of survival, observes Carl's Mercedes struggling against the ascending road. The gas station appears as a solitary beacon, a stark symbol of Roy's isolated existence, contrasting with Carl's arrival. Carl's polished demeanor and urbane sophistication bring a palpable unease to the raw, untamed landscape. The gas station's harsh fluorescent lights reflect off Carl's slicked-back hair as he strides confidently into the building, Shannon trailing behind him. The pungent aroma of gasoline and stale coffee hangs heavy in the air as Carl greets Roy with exaggerated enthusiasm. Carl gestures expansively, painting a vivid picture of his grand hotel project, promising jobs and prosperity to the small town. Roy listens intently, his eyes darting to Shannon, catching a fleeting glimpse of understanding in her gaze. Shannon meets Roy's gaze, a flicker of shared understanding passing between them as Carl continues his enthusiastic pitch. The village square pulsates with life as villagers gather. Faces etched with a mix of hope and suspicion turn as Carl arrives. A low murmur ripples through the crowd, whispers of past grievances filling the air. Roy stands at the edge of the square, his gaze darting between the villagers and Carl. The villagers' eyes reveal raw desperation. Carl radiates manipulative charm, a stark contrast to the villagers' despair. Inside Roy's cabin, shadows dance on the log walls as the fire's warmth fights against the chill of night. His face, a canvas of grief and suspicion, betrays the turmoil within. He is lost in thought, haunted by the accident that claimed his parents and propelled Carl to power. Doubt gnaws at him, each flicker of the flame mirroring his growing unease. Shannon walks along the winding mountain trail, sunlight filtering through the trees. She spots Roy sitting on a fallen log, his back turned, radiating quiet strength. "Roy, can I talk to you for a minute?" she asks hesitantly. Roy turns, surprise flickering in his eyes. "Shannon, what's wrong? It feels like we're walking a dangerous path, and I don't know if I can follow it anymore." Roy looks at her intently. "Then don't." The village pub glows warmly against the encroaching darkness, a stark contrast to the storm brewing within. Carl sits alone, the remnants of his shattered ambitions scattered around him. His charming facade crumbles, revealing the desperation lurking beneath. Whispers ripple through the pub as villagers cast furtive glances toward Carl. The air grows heavy with suspicion and fear, the consequences of an accident hanging over Carl. In Carl's lavish suite, Roy confronts Carl, the air thick with unspoken tensions. Roy demands, "I need answers, Carl, about our parents, about all this violence." Carl's smile is a mask, failing to hide the coldness within. Carl responds with chilling calmness. Brothers protect each other. Under the silent watch of towering mountains, snow blankets a deserted mountain road where a single body lies still. In the nearby village, fear tightens its grip, casting a shadow over every home. Roy stands at the crossroads, the weight of a terrible decision pressing down on his shoulders. He must decide whether to reveal Carl's secret, risking the village's fragile peace, or bury the truth, forever burdened by guilt under the impassive gaze of the mountains.
You have probably heard of him, Joe Nesbo, the author who has been dubbed the Nordic detective legend. But did you know that he almost didn't make it as a writer? See, Nesbo started writing novels in the late 1990s. His most famous work is the Harry Hole detective series. And while he was initially successful in Norway, it wasn't until 2006 that his books really took off. That's when The Snowman, the first book in the Harry Hole series, was published. It was a huge hit, selling over 50 million copies worldwide and being translated into more than 50 languages. And so we have to thank The Snowman and its brilliant marketing, which made Nesbo the international sensation that he is today. But if you want to see the dark side of humanity exploited in all its glory, then you should definitely check out his other works as well. I mean, the guy doesn't hold back. He writes about crime and lust and alienation and family conflicts. And he does it all with such intensity that you can't look away.